and welcome back to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, this is part two of the mind, okay? Um, One thing that I forgot to mention, there are 2 points I forgot to mention, okay? The first point was manifestation, okay? Your mind um, is very good with manifestation. The more you visualize what you want to happen to you in the future, or in the near distant future, or I don't know, however way you can put it, um, we all have manifestation powers, okay? And the most important thing is you manifest from the heart. You manifest from the heart. And if you don't get your heart in the right way or in the right manner, if you don't forgive, you don't forget, you're not, if you're just cold hearted, it will be hard for you to really manifest from your heart. So once you worked on your heart and healed and let go of a lot of things, then it will be easy for you to manifest. Okay? Not that it will be easy, but it will be smooth. It will be a lot smoother. Okay? It will be a lot smoother. Um so another way of manifesting is meditation. Like I said, I meditate a lot. Sometimes I forget, but most of the time I meditate a lot. And when I manifest, I always I make sure that what I imagine or what I picture in my mind is completely crystal clear with colors, feelings, taste, everything. Getting into as much detail as possible is it helps. Okay, so the mind is very, very good with manifestation, anything you want. And that's why you have to be careful, because a lot of people have negative manifestations. They will be praying and wishing and imagining people's downfall. That's why, like I said, you have to be careful. Anyone sending any negative energy to you, you will feel the sign. You will get the sign, and you just need to recognize it and send it back to that person. So yeah, manifestations very, very powerful, and it takes time. Everybody has different times manifestation comes in. Sometimes what you are manifesting deserves a healed version of you. So what you are manifesting needs you to be healed in order to give you that manifestation. Otherwise, you're just going to ruin the manifestation and destroy it. So that's why manifestations take long for each person, depending on how much healing work you've done on yourself, um, and how ready you are for what you are manifesting. Um, and then another point as well is, like I said, imagination. Okay, imagination is the gateway to the spirit world. Yes, you heard what I said. Imagination is the gateway to the spirit world. It's the entrance to realities and other dimensions. Imagination. People, like, I remember when we used to be in school, and I used to be in school, they would be like, oh, stop imagining, get out of your head. Stop imagining stuff that would never happen. Stop imagining, get out of your head. You're just imagining, just imagine, imagination, daydreaming. Daydreaming and imagination is the gateway to the spirit world. It is the gateway. I cannot stress this enough. When I was a kid, like I said, I had imaginary friends. A child that was born with a gift like mine, I had imaginary friends, imaginary people. I had spirits and ghosts that I speak to that were my friends, because like I told you, I was severely bullied when I was a child. So, and I had no friends. So the friends that I had were the one that were on the other side, and they weren't looking to harm me in any way, shape, or form. More like they were keeping me company, helping me with my mental health and things like that. And obviously, they classified me as crazy as a little girl, took me to church, started beating me, thinking I got like an entity, calling me a witch, and all kinds of stuff. Obviously, because they did not have knowledge to that level to know what kind of abilities that I possess. So, but yeah, imagination and daydreaming is the gateway to the spirit world. So if you want to imagine anything nasty happening to anybody, that's how you do it. That's how they do it anyway. That's how they do it. Most people know that's how they do it. If they want to do something, they'll imagine it and they'll send it. Some already have that metaphysical power within them. They eat something to have that power, they drink something, or they can do it in their subconscious, in their spirit world, in the spirit world. So that's why I said you have to be careful what you imagine, it will come back to you. And that's why we always have this prayer point that every negative thought and imagination, thought against us, your family, anybody that you care about, that we send that imagination back to them. Because people like I'm telling you, like for example me, people wish and pray on my downfall every time. It's not stopped. There's still a lot of people in the background, which I don't really give a shit. I don't care. It is what it is. There are still people in the background hoping and wishing and praying on my downfall as we are speaking. So it comes with the territory, and it comes from a place of jealousy and envy. Okay, so be careful what you imagine, and be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, especially when you are wishing ill on somebody else. It just might happen to you. And even if what you're wishing on that person works, you are not free from it. It will still going to come back to you, because it's called the law of karma. The law of karma is there to teach you a lesson, for you to understand how it feels like to attack people, to bully people, to be cruel, for you to feel what you have done to another person, for you to feel how it feels. That's what karma is there for. It's not to punish you, it's for you to learn a lesson. But majority of us, we don't want to learn, and that is where our problem starts. And we say somebody is doing something to us. No, most of the problems that we cause in our lives is our own doing. Most of the issues that is going on is our own doing. Agreed, everybody gets spiritually attacked, but majority of the things that happen to our lives is our own doing, because we refuse to listen to spirit's guidance, we refuse to listen to our intuition, we refuse to listen to reason and advice and warnings. And because we refuse to listen, that's what causes the problem. And we are looking for somebody to blame, we are looking for somebody to help us, but we are not ready to help ourselves. You have to start helping yourselves in terms of things like your mind, like I said. So imagination is the gateway to the spirit world. So create your future, build your imagination in with the purest and purest of intentions, and you will achieve it. It'll take time, but you will achieve it. So that's what I wanted to say about the mind. So the mind is very, very powerful. Know the power of your own mind and use it use it in a good way, so you can use it to protect yourself. Okay? Thank you so much for listening. I love you always. And another thing as well is that, like I said, the way you think is the way you are. What you think is what you are. If you think you are somebody, then you are somebody. If you think you are not something, then you are not something. That's just what it is. It's just simple. If you think you are something, if you believe it long enough, there is power in belief, there is power in faith. You believe it long enough, you will be that. Even if you have a small, tiny faith, as small as a mustard seed. So thank you so much for listening, and do have a wonderful evening. and sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.